Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a resource roundup for SLPs on Boom Learning. So this is the Boom card edition of this week's resource roundup. And I did my makeup today inspired by the Boom Learning logo using the NYX eyeshadow palettes. Before I begin the video, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell to be notified of when I publish new videos. If you are interested to see how I combine my life as an SLP with all of my interests, including makeup, technology, cooking and baking, and so much more, this is the place for you. I have 10 resources for us to go through today, and they're all by different SLPs, either on Boom Learning or on Instagram. So the first one I wanted to show you is this Vocalic game show. So it's very similar to Jeopardy, and this particular game is for practicing the sound. And then this is what the game board looks like. So you can see we have the categories at the top, we have the amounts below each category, and then you can designate a color to each student. So I usually read the sentence for them. Sometimes if I really want to get in a lot of trials, I will have them read the sentence and then they will tell me the answer. So this is great for elementary and middle school students. You could use this with high school students if you have any students working on articulation at that age. It's simple, but it's effective. So thank you to Caffeinated Kathryn SLP for creating this great resource. Next one I wanted to show you is this Taking Turns in Conversation by Stacy Crouse. The first couple pages of this resource are informational. So it talks about how we can respond in a conversation, questions, comments, and balance. And this is what the rest of the questions look like after you get through those informational slides. So the student will be shown a picture with a person or people in it, and then there will be a comment in the speech bubble. And then this is an example. So the students are practicing asking questions and making comments that are appropriate, and they're demonstrating turn-taking skills with this activity. And what I like is she provides these question starters or sentence starters, and she provides examples of comments. And then what I do is sort of a role play. I pretend that I'm the person in the picture. So for this one, I might say, I got a new phone. And then I might need to prompt them, what could you ask me? Or what could you say? And then we have that reciprocal conversation taking. From Stacy Crouse, make sure to check her out. She has tons of incredible resources. Next, I want to show you two resources from Chatterbox Charlie Speech Therapy. The first one I'll show you is this prosody and inflection. So this is what it looks like. It covers a lot. I have a student working on intonation and volume. I have students working on vocabulary. So I can use the heteronyms one and ask them, depending on how we say this, which word means what. I have students working on commenting or questions. There's this sarcasm one, which is actually one I used just the other day. So you click on the boom box and it will have someone recite the sentence or the phrase. And once you've played it, you can play it multiple times. They have to say if that was sarcastic or sincere. So that one was sarcastic. Fluency Frog's Easy Onsets Stuttering Treatment. I've used this with my middle school students. There are other ones of these boom card decks with different fluency techniques. I just chose Easy Onset because that's what I'm working on with my student currently. So I'll go to the menu, and then she has it broken down into these different categories. So let me show you phrases. So it'll show you a phrase, happy horse. And they are going to say the phrase or say the sentence or the sound, whatever level you're working at, and then you click the next button. The first one I want to show you is this making simple inferences. I've been using this with my social communication and pragmatic students and also with my language students. So it goes over how to make an inference, and then it will provide you a short story. They're all either 2 to 4 sentences, and then you'll have the question on the bottom. Then I ask the students, what's important in this story? What do I need to know in order to answer this question? So they might say, heard a loud noise. Car was difficult to drive. And then I have them make an inference. Next, I have identifying the main idea. It looks similar to the making simple inferences boom deck. We again have this short story, and then we use the green to highlight the character, and then did what? Have the students summarize the story, and then I will type it in for them as they dictate it to me. So I've used this with students that are working on identifying the main idea or details, students that are working on sequencing. So for example, Jason in the baseball game, what did he do first, second, third, etc. Summarizing the story in one sentence. The last resource I want to show you from A Perfect Blend is this correct the sentences grammatical judgment. Ask the students to tell me which word is incorrect. So, throwed is incorrect. And I'll ask them, what should it be? In this case, through. And then before I move on to the next sentence, I will ask the student to tell me the sentence or tell me a sentence using the correct word. KKnight Therapy. This is a resource that I use for my younger elementary students. It's called Peekaboo Fridge Interactive Book. Today we're going to cook in Miss Carp's kitchen, and we need to find ingredients to make breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Let's see what we find in the fridge first. So you move the fridge door to the side, reveal the item, and then I'll ask a student, what is this? And they might say banana. And if I'm working with a student on increasing their mean length of utterance, I say, yes, that is a banana. I like bananas. And then I'm seeing if they'll imitate, if they'll come up with their own sentence. And then I also use this for following and giving directions. So I'll say, where should I put this banana? Miss Carp, put it in the box. Oh, okay, it's in the box. I'll show you this multiple meaning words part 1. So I like the simplicity of this deck. It really focuses on seeing the student's ability to identify multiple definitions of a word. So this is what it looks like when you first open it. And then it will give you the word, and it will give you 4 multiple choice options. My last one I want to show you is by Mrs. CJ Speech. So she has 4 different game boards, and they each have different words. Words with L in the initial position, like lion, in the medial position, like pilgrim, and in the final position, spill. Once a student says a word, cover it. We have yellow and red, and you just move the pieces around. Want someone connects 4, you can just skip to the next game board. Make sure to check out all of these amazing SLP creators on Boom Learning and on Instagram. I will have their Instagram handles and or their Boom Learning name below in the description box. Have a wonderful day and have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.